Now, this is a very interesting episode of Ancient Aliens. This is season 14, episode 15, The Alien Mountain. And I'm at about 12 minutes and 39 seconds into the episode. And the first 12 minutes of this, they talk about this ley line that's dedicated to the Archangel Michael. And there's a bunch of ancient sites that run on this ley line, including this one, Mount Musine, that's in Italy. And this is some of the secret carvings that are there. That they'll explain later on, but I can't show you the whole episode. That a lot of this you're not even allowed to see unless you are initiated. They actually say this in the episode. So let's watch this and see what they're showing us, and I'll add some commentary.
Here we are. Wow. What we have here? We have this one, this figure. Oh, look at that. The spaceman. Spaceman.
That is not a spaceman. That is one of the fallen. Let's continue. They like to say spaceman because they want you to think they're talking about aliens. And we're not. This is one of the fallen angels that would have been known as a demigod or god at some point on this planet. But let's continue here and see how they warp this from angels to aliens.
Exactly. Look at the helmet. Look at the helmet. Right. It's like he's glowing. Yeah. And the communion rose. The communion rose. It's a strange and mysterious symbol with 9 dots. It was made probably on the first millennium before Christ. Wow. We have 19 communion roses in Valcamonica. 19 communion roses.
Archaeologists call this mysterious object the communion rose because of its flower-like shape. While its exact meaning is lost to history, some believe it to be a religious symbol or a representation of the movement of the stars. But ancient astronaut theorists suggest it might also depict something else, the vessel that brought these helmeted figures to Valcamonica.
Look at that.
These are still angels we're talking about here, not aliens. And we're about to get to the very fascinating part of this video.
That looks like a spaceship. It's like you'd look up in the sky and you would see this kind of twirling, spinning ship in the sky. It seems to me, just looking at it, they're trying to talk about beings coming from other worlds, maybe to this place. It could be an interpretation. Tell me about that 5-pointed star. We have a lot of 5-point stars here on this rock, but we don't know what they meaning when.
You see the 5-pointed star of Lucifer? Of the fallen? Oh boy.
They did this particular geometric shape. Sometimes the stars mean energy, like energy from the stars would come to this place, where star beings would come to this place. Yeah, it could be an interpretation. We have a lot of mystery about the meaning of the engravings here in Valcamonica. We have a different motivation, religious, mythological, and also describing events. Okay. So this is like a newspaper then. It says this was in the sky above us at some point, and this spaceman came down and maybe met the communion people. It could be.
According to...
No, that petroglyph, it's really bad that they only show you what they show you. All surrounding that, it's like a battle scene. And people are trying to attack that central being that's in the spacesuit. The so-called alien that they're trying to make you think it's an alien. That's not what it is. That's one of the fallen in one of its ancient technology, like nanotech bodysuit, warrior form kind of thing. Sort of like Shiva. Or like even think our modern day superheroes. They say a mantra, they get their little special technology, they got a bodysuit on. And that stuff, that flying thing above him was probably his little transportation. And they marked him with a pentagram to show you that this was one of the fallen. That's why it's on the Archangel Michael line, the ley line. The people, the initiated, know that this has to do with the fallen angels from Atlantis and before. And these are some of the ancient sites that some of these battles took place. And they're sort of marking that on the rocks right there. And anyone who stumbles across it has no idea what it means unless you are one of the initiated. Like, you need to go back and watch this episode completely for yourself. Ancient Aliens, Season 14, Episode 15. And start replacing a huge amount of what they say about aliens with angels. And then you're getting way closer to the truth. They literally are trying to reverse what is really going on here. And they're literally trying to make you think there are no angels and there is no God and everything is from little gray men. And that's not true. We created the little gray men. The little gray men that they talk about on Ancient Aliens are the synthetic humanoid android beings that the humans of Atlantis created thousands and thousands of years ago, and they're the original sin when they thought they could create their own life. These are the same little beings that all the tablets talk about, and they talk about they were synthetically genetically modified and engineered and created to mine for gold. That was not us humans that was done to. Us humans did that to something else, and those are the ant people that the Native Americans used to talk about, and they're also the little gray synthetic aliens that are flying around in some of the Atlantean flying machines that still are functioning. But I just, I'm gonna nitpick this whole stupid Ancient Alien show because it's a bunch of lies, man. Alright, on to the next ones.